Hello, my name is Edson Oliveira, and I'll be presenting this video for DotNetNuke.com. And in this video, I'll be talking about the three different types of folders that we can create when using the file manager in DotNetNuke. Now, we have our sample site, and the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to log in as admin. So I'm going to log into the backend as admin. And under admin, I can go to file manager. And under File Manager, I can expand the portal's root, and I can see the system folders. Now, at the top, we see an option that says Folders, and there's a drop-down. And here we have the three different types of folders that we can create in DotNetNuke. The first one is the standard file system. Those types of folders, they are regular folders in the file system of the website. So, for instance, if I create a folder like this, let's call it folder 1. And I'm just going to click Add Folder. Here at the bottom it says folder 1 linked to the portal root. Again, this is just a regular system folder. If we open the site files of this site, we will see the folder there. So here is the root folder of my site, and then we have portals, and we have 0, which is the root folder of this portal. Then we have the folder 1 folder that we just have created. So this is it. This is the physical folder. Now, the second one is called Secure File System. Let's create a folder. Let's just click the root just so it can create the root folder. And let's select Secure File System. Let's call it folder 2. Let's click Add Folder. So the icon is a little bit different. It has this padlock. And this type of folder is a little bit more secure as compared to the file system, because when we upload files to this folder, it adds a different extension to the file name to make it more secure. But I will demonstrate this in just a second. Let's create a third folder of the type of secure database. Now, this type of folder is not located in the file system. It's located in the database. All files uploaded to the secure database will be stored in the database, not in the file system. So let's call this folder 3. Let's add the folder. Okay, so we have a different icon here. It has a little bit of a database design here. Now let's have a look at how files are stored in each one of those folders. Let's click on the folder 01 and let's upload a file to it. Click Upload, Browse, and then let's upload a file called sample1. Just a sample file. Let's click Upload. So let's expand here. Let's go to the folder 1. So sample file is stored here. If we go to the site files and if we go to the folder 1, see, folder 1 is the file is created here. Now let's go back and upload another file to the folder 2. Let's click Upload File, Browse, and let's upload sample2. Click Upload File. So we have under folder 2 we have sample file.docs, and under folder 3 we're going to upload a third file, which is called sample3. Let's click Upload File. So now we have the 3 folders with one file in each folder. Now let's go back to the file system and have a look at how those files are stored. So first one, here's the file. The second one, which is the secure file system, the file is there, but it has a different extension. There was a .resources added to the extension. This was added to protect this file from a direct download. Now, I'm going to give an example about that in just a second. In the third folder, we have the third folder here. The file is there, but in the file system, the folder is here, but the file is not stored in the file system. The file is stored directly in the database. Now let's go to our file editor and try to make links to each one of those files. Let's go here to our editor. I have a page called My Files. I'm going to go to the text editor of that page, and I'm going to call sample1, sample2, and sample3. and I'm going to try to create a link for each one of those files from each one of those names here, those terms. So I've selected the first one. I'm going to try to create a link to the first file. So we can go to the document manager, and then from here I'm going to click folder 1, and here's my file. Again, this is the first type of folder. I'm going to create a simple link. I'm going to try to create a link from the simple for this second file as well. So here's document manager again, folder 2. Here's my second file. Insert, and I'm going to try to create a link to the third document as well. Folder 3. See, folder 3 is a different type of folder. Folder 3 is a database level folder, so it does not make those files available to a direct link, so you cannot link direct to those files. The only way to access the files inside the secure database folders is from the file manager itself. So we can only create 2 links here. Now let's save this. Let's click save. Now let's have a look how the links to the files are built. The first one, which is the least secure, it's showing, as you can see in the status bar, it's showing a direct link to the file in the file system. So if I click, it will prompt me to open. If somebody else has this link, has this URL for the file directly, they can access the file directly. Now, the sample 2, the path, the URL to the file is quite different because it doesn't point direct to the file. It points to the link click, which is a way that DotNetNuke handles those files, those protected files. Now if I click on it, it will also prompt me to open the file. But now let's try to protect those files from a regular user being able to download them. So this would be the way to go about it. We go back to the file manager, we go to the folder 1, and then we set the permission. We're gonna check all users and check registered users. So only registered users will have access to this folder. Now again, this is not a file level, it's a folder level. I'm gonna click update, and I'm gonna do the same thing for the second folder. I'm gonna check all users and check registered users only, and click update. Now in theory, both folders are only accessible by registered users, by users that are logged in theory. But let's open the site in Internet Explorer and see how those files are accessible now. The first one, if I click on the first one again, it's pointed direct to the file. If I click on the first one, it's allowing me to download, even though I said that that folder is only accessible to registered users and I'm not logged in. So this only comes to prove that the first type of folder is very unsecure. You cannot protect the files inside of it. But now the second one, if I try to click there, it tells me that the resource cannot be found because we have protected the second type of folder. It's more secure than the first one. Now the third one is so secure that we cannot even link to it. Now if I log into the site, now that I'm logged in, I should be able to access sample 2 because it would allow only registered users. Sample 1, of course it will allow because it's open to everybody that has this URL. Sample 2, now sample 2 is also accessible because we said that registered users can access that file. So basically you can use the secure file system type of folder to give an extra layer of protection for the files that you put inside that folder. So basically this is it about the 3 different types of folders that you can create in DotNetNuke with File Manager. And thank you very much, and bye for now.